G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. Well, it's been a while since I've done some Karina challenges content on this channel, and it's because I've actually done 2 of the challenges off stream, just because really I haven't had the time that I wanted to be able to stream it with everything else going on with work and uni. It's very busy. So I did actually do the Karina challenges challenge off stream, and also the Revolution one in 6.4.6. But I'm just going to cover what I did for the Karina challenges one, because I know that there's a lot of people are struggling on like trying to find the best team for that, and I probably didn't have the best team, like the quote unquote best team, but I did have quite a good amount of success with what I chose, and I'm very happy with what I chose. Definitely no regrets. So let's go through it. So I'll go over the team that I used for this challenge. We will quickly filter by whenever it shows up. There we go. We'll just filter by Karina challenges, because there is a tag for it, obviously. There it is. So we brought Warlock, Shang-Chi, She-Hulk, Captain America Infinity War, and also Morningstar. That was our team. So obviously Morningstar, we really needed a mystic, and she was the strongest mystic we had out of like the mystics with the tag. Like there's also Longshot, who I've seen people have success with, and also Diablo. But yeah, we have a rank 5 Morningstar, so we used her. She did pretty well. Warlock was our Havoc counter, and also was used for a couple more fights for his, because he has really good damage per hit. Shang-Chi and She-Hulk really good for their slow and also just great damage output, and Captain America Infinity War. I'll get to him later. But let's go over the path we took. So we started here on path 3, and we went over to path 1 at the end. So that's, I think, what most people did for this challenge, because it's the shortest, and it's probably the simplest fight-wise. You do have to deal with Luke Cage, but apart from that, most of the other fights are pretty straight ahead. So Darkhawk, that's really a fight you want to use heal reversal for. So with the tag, it's pretty much either Void or Captain America Infinity War. So Captain America did really well here. It did cost me 1 revive just because Darkhawk really wasn't behaving. We lost a lot of skirmish charges from him being passive. He wasn't throwing special 2s quickly enough. And even though we did have Resonate for extra debuffs, we just couldn't get the heal reversal potency that we wanted all the time, which is a shame. But yeah, he's a really good counter to that fight. A lot of people are shying away from Captain America Infinity War because you can't bring a Cosmic for the armor break, but I don't know why. I think that's a bit silly, because the weakness and the Petrify is more than enough for him to be a really solid damage output, and also hero reversal champion in this challenge. But then Luke Cage. So Luke Cage is a bit tricky because I did mainly use Shang-Chi. I felt more comfortable with that. He had class advantage as well. Well, that wasn't a big deal, but because She-Hulk can still solo this fight. I'm just not as comfortable using her as I am with Shang-Chi. Unfortunately, we didn't get to like solo him. I could barely get past the hit cap, because he would always like turtle up whenever he got the power burst, and he would always hold to a special 3, which knocked us out. So that was sad, but we did get some good bursts in between. So yeah, Shang-Chi is a really good option for that fight, and also She-Hulk if you don't have Shang-Chi. And then Old Man Logan, so that's the next fight. Pretty easy solo with Captain America Infinity War. We did Resonate as well, so that's the stun debuffs, the petrifies, the weaknesses, also the bleed to the special 1. It was really pretty easy solo for Captain America Infinity War. And then Havoc, also another solo, this time for Warlock. We turned Suicides on because this was during the week that we had free mastery changes. I took advantage of that for this challenge, and yeah, definitely paid off. And yeah, so he did really well there. You just basically just parry heavy and win. Let the bleeds do the work. Let the degen from the power burn do the work. He's a really solid option for that Havoc there. And then Dormammu, we took dexterity off. We used She-Hulk. That was I think 1 revive as well. because I think I lost all of my furies somehow. I had like 20 furies and I lost them, which meant we couldn't. I just like panicked, I think, after that, but that was annoying. Joe Fixer, we mainly there's a couple ways you can approach Joe Fixer. A lot of people try to go for the heal reversal strategy. That's probably easier to do with Void, but I don't have Void, so I use Shang-Chi just for the damage output, and he got through in like 3 or 4 revives, I think, so wasn't terrible. And then Mordo, who did we use for Mordo? I think we use She-Hulk as well for the taunts mainly, and also she has that slow on her heavy attack, so she's a pretty solid option for that Mordo. Van in the Dark. Oh yeah, so Van in the Dark was our first Morningstar fight. We built up Morningstar on Dormammu, I think, to get up to 5 souls, and then we were able to use those 5 souls on Van in the Dark. So that was also a 1 revive fight, just like similar to Darkhawk. He just wasn't behaving. Like, he was holding his specials a lot. We lost a lot of skirmish charges. And also we were a bit off with our timing with Mystic Dispersion. We pushed it. We got pushed to special 3 a few times, which is annoying. But yeah, Morningstar is a great option for that fight. She can definitely solo if the stars align. Howard the Dark, we used Captain America Infinity War, I think, because he's got really good damage per hit, and he's good for just getting those charges, those indestructible charges down at the beginning. And I think that was 2 revives for Cap, because he can dish out about 2 million damage per revive at a rank 3, which is pretty decent. And then Hyperion was annoying, man. Hyperion was annoying. We used She-Hulk for him for the taunts and also the slow, because you can quite easily heavy punish his special 2 with She-Hulk's heavy. So she does do really well there, but unfortunately he was just being very obnoxious, and I think we gave up 2 or 3 revives there. And then Champion was similar with She-Hulk. He just wasn't behaving. I think we used She-Hulk, but we had really a lot of good options for this fight. Pretty much all of our champions could have done this fight except for Warlock. I think we mainly used Captain America at the end. He did really well, just nullifying those unstoppable buffs and also mitigating that regen if he ever did get it. Cyclops, we mainly used Warlock. We turned Suicides on. We used Warlock, just parry heavy. I think he was able to do it in 2 revives, which is pretty good. Loki is a very annoying fight. I think we used Cap for him because you basically punished by standing too close to Loki because you drain your power. But with Cap, we can just hang back, just do parry heavies. It means to just get a lot more because we can just do all the damage through our heavies. You don't have to rely on special attacks too much. So I think that was 2 or 3 revives because he is a 5.5 million health fight. Aegon was quite a simple solo for Morningstar because he has those buffs when you hit him, those fury buffs, and she's able to completely capitalize on them. So yeah, she does really well there. Invisible Woman was definitely a worry fight heading in, but Warlock did really, really well here. I messed up a few times just dodging her specials, I think, unfortunately, and that was the main reason why I coughed up like 3 revives here. But Warlock with Suicides and boosted can probably do this fight in 1 revive. He was doing really, really well here. Definitely a very solid option for that fight. If you're thinking if you're on the fence about bringing Warlock and you're worried about Invisible Woman, he's a very good option for that fight. Obsidian is another Morningstar fight because he has those buffs off his special 1. That was a very, very easy solo for Morningstar. Because you can do so much damage from your special 2, nullifying all those buffs. And then the nasty fight, the bullshit, annoying, obnoxious Collector. So I was really not looking forward to this fight heading in, and because I knew that not many of our champions would be able to do this very well. Although I was surprised, Morningstar actually did better than I thought because of her perfect block chance, her regen, her energy damage on the special 1. It was actually not too bad. Unfortunately, she doesn't have a way to counter the evade, but she was all right at the start for getting a bit of damage in. But Shang-Chi was our main damage dealer early on because if you can apply that slow, which most of the time we could, and you can get a couple of special 2s off. They can do quite a bit of damage. I think I think our best run was about 30% off the collector, and I'm really annoyed that I didn't record any of this because it was really fun just getting all that damage in with Shang-Chi. But once he gets lower in health, like 40, 30, 25%, that's where it gets really tough for Shang-Chi, because not only is he just shrugging all your slows, he's also going unstoppable periodically, and his value just got going down and down the further we got into the collector fight. So it was a shame. And that's when we turned to Captain America Infinity War, and it was the best decision I made on this run, because Captain America Infinity War is an MVP for the end of the collector fight. He doesn't have any way to counter the evade, but the most annoying part at the end of the collector is the unstoppable. And obviously Cap has pretty much perfect parries. So if you're really good at just parrying his basic attacks without stunning him, and you can just be patient, parry his special ones. If you can dodge his special 2, that's fine. That's less damage. But Captain America was very good for the end of the collector. I think he was able to solo the last 10%, which is no easy feat. That's over 400,000 health with him going unstoppable a lot of the time, and being fully stun immune and having the displacement and stuff. It's very annoying fight, but he was able to hit the damage cap on his special 2s, Captain America, and still be able to nullify the unstoppable, which is such a valuable asset to have. So Captain America was definitely my MVP for this run. I didn't use him for the most amount of fights, but I think he probably saved me the most amount of revives on that collector in particular, because it's such a tough fight, no matter who you bring. But especially with these champions, there's really not many amazing collector options. Like if we look, like I don't have all of them obviously, but if we just go to the tag again, oops. I've seen some people use Falcon and do alright, but he's not that great towards the end either, because you can't reduce collector's ability accuracy. Howard the Duck I think has done okay. Hulk, yes. I'm not sure about Ultron. Void can do some things sometimes. Probably not that great though. Mole Man, if he doesn't chug your bleeds. But yeah, Captain America was just a king for that last bit of the collector. He was so solid. I'm really happy I brought him. So yeah, if you have any questions about this run, if you haven't done it yet, if you're still planning on it, hit me up on Discord or whatever, or in the comment section, because it is really an annoying challenge, and I definitely didn't enjoy it as much as I did the mutant one, just because it's much more restrictive. But it was still fun. There were a couple of fun fights, but I probably wouldn't do it again. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today, guys. If you've done the run yourself, also let me know. Let me know what team you brought. Who was your MVP? I'd like to see. I know a lot of people probably would be Shang would be their MVP, maybe Falcon, but yeah, let me know. And yeah. So I've got one more challenge left. It's the Green Goblin challenge. I might stream that, or I might not. I'm not sure. But this will give us all the necessary materials that we need to take our next champion to rank 4. It's gonna be Dr. Doom. So we really want to do it. We obviously want to do it in the next 10 days for that profile pick. And but I wanted to delay it till April, because I'm not actually sure on this, but I heard that maybe there's going to be free masteries again in April, which could be really good for this challenge, because we probably want to swap masteries around a lot, because we do have a rank 3 null now. Where is he? We do have a rank 3 null who does benefit from suicides a lot. He will be our main attacker. And we also probably bringing Miles. We'll probably be bringing Dr. Octopus, wherever he is. Probably bringing Sim Supreme. The 5th I'm not too sure on. Maybe Venom the Dark if I'm feeling excited. But like those 3 champions there, those 5 stars, they're I don't know why I've got the 5-star Doc Ock. Oh, the 6 stars on defense, of course. But yeah, those champions really not that great with suicides, and I still want to use them for a decent amount of fights. So having the ability to switch masteries mid-run would really save me a lot of units. So if there is free masteries in April, I will wait till then probably and do it in the first week. But yeah, I'm really keen to get all these challenges done because I want to get that profile pick. But yeah, that's going to do it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Hopefully this gives you a bit of insight into the challenge, what worked for me, what didn't work for me. And yeah, good luck if you're planning on doing the run yourself, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.